Costello, Montana State University Athletic Director, joining us. We've talked about it from time to time, this Bobcat Sports Complex. Let's see if I can paint a picture for you. You go to your office,
yes,
and then do your work, you got to walk like 2 blocks. That's what we've asked the Montana State University football team to do for decades.
And across one of the most busy streets in Montana.
Correct.
Yes, and especially during the winter and everything. It's a natural new home for football, but the best part about it is it affects and benefits every single student athlete and program that we have.
Let's talk about how that works. How does it benefit us?
So when we move the football program over to the new space, that's coaches and student athletes and everything. It opens up the space that they maintain right now in the field house. And so when you open up space in the weight room in the field house and in space in the athletic training room, more student athletes benefit at better times. And then when we move the football coaches, probably the best part about this plan is those offices become a brand new academic center for every single student athlete. And of course, we've talked a lot about in the mornings. Our main mission obviously is to develop these student athletes athletically, but really it's academically as well, to get them on their journey from when they get on campus to when they graduate and get that diploma. That's our #1 job, and that's what we're focusing on. And this new space will help us do that, but also develop them in ways that they can become better athletes as well.
I said at the beginning of this, we're close. How close are we?
Well, we're $1.5 million away, and when you look at you could say like, well, that's so a long ways away. But when you consider the total of 18 million, we're really close, and we'd love to be able to have it wrapped up here this summer and early fall, and be able to celebrate at some point this fall, and throw kind of a fundraising milestone party, and then break ground as soon as we can with the architectural drawings and things that need to go on in the bidding processes for construction. But we'd like to be able to get moving on it as soon as we can, because as we've talked before too, it affects recruiting. We want to be able to attract and retain the best student athletes and coaches that we can, and facilities play a big part in that.
Yeah, this seems like it's a no-brainer in one way. Get football in where they need to be, all together, one place. Get your academic, your tutoring, all of that together in one place, all of that. You just got to make it happen. I mean, that's really where we're at.
You do. And the trends continue to change, and what goes on in departments and what students are doing. There's a lot more group studies that are going on. There's a lot more students that are asking for help. And so the academic center will provide the space to be able to do that. Right now, we don't accommodate them very well. We do have some spaces, but this new space will be able to accommodate a lot more. And so when you talk about giving efficiencies back to students and student athletes during their day, having more spaces to be able to do it at better times, the things we forget about is going to class, getting out of class, eating right, and then getting proper sleep. As a college student, you don't think about getting as much sleep as you need, but sleep is probably the most important part of their day, especially as you're developing your body to be an athlete. And so having better facilities and more efficient facilities will help us be that. And our goal is to be more successful on the field and in the classroom.
That's fantastic. Athletic Director Leon Costello joining us this morning. We're so close to the Bobcat Sports Complex. We'll check in with you later as we get even closer.
Sounds great. Thanks.
Thanks for being here. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Matt's going to take a look at your forecast. Stick around.